Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to NBA 2K20. This is episode number 6. I've wrapped up my first season. After going 32-50, we have missed the playoffs. But the playoffs themselves, for 16 teams in the NBA, they still continue on. Let's go ahead and very quickly navigate those results so we can find out who is this year's 2020 NBA champion. Alright, we'll pause things here into the second round. So Clippers sweep the Denver Nuggets. Really disappointing season for them, though somehow, I have already mentioned this once, but somehow Jokic has made the All-NBA team, while his team, who was supposed to be about the third best team in the West, only claims the 8th seed and then gets swept in the first round. But he's All-NBA? Right. Golden State winning in 7. The 4 seed taking it against Portland. Dallas, surprising 3 seed, winning in 6 against Memphis. The Lakers winning in 5 against Sacramento. A surprise appearance in the playoffs for them. Meanwhile, in the East, Boston, that 8 seed with a 5-game upset against the 1-seeded Toronto Raptors. Wow. Milwaukee surprised to only be a 4 seed, winning 5 against Miami. Philadelphia winning in 5 against Cleveland. Surprise entry for them to the playoffs. Brooklyn winning in 6 against Washington. So that puts us in to round number 2, where we're 2 to 3 games in each of those series. Let's go ahead and continue on briefly. Whoa. Nice pause there. Didn't work. Okay, Philadelphia has won the NBA championship. I tried to pause things. They beat out the Clippers for that, right? Ben Simmons takes the MVP award. Will you give me a chance to go back and see what has happened? There it is. Oh, wow. 4-game sweep as well. So back it up to that second round. Clippers winning in 6 against Golden State. Dallas beating the Lakers in 5. Clippers then going on and winning in 7. How has Dallas been that good? That is so surprising. Of course, they have that top-tier talent, but they don't have the supporting players these days. Really surprised that they've been able to do what they've done. It's a team that's on the edge of the playoffs in real life, and yet here they nearly get to the NBA Finals. Meanwhile, in the East, Milwaukee winning in 5 against Boston. Philadelphia taking 7 games to get the slight upset over Brooklyn. The Eastern Conference Finals, you have that 3-4 matchup, and Philadelphia wins in 6 and then goes on and sweeps the Clippers. So really surprising, but the Clippers have won the NBA Finals. All right, now as for me, what is that going to mean? Well, I suppose we're into a period of advancing. All right, here is the off-season event list. So we have player retirements, there's league meetings, realignment possibility, draft lottery. It's a big moment for us. And then staff signing. I have not gone in and re-signed any of our staff. We had very low end. So I'm looking to make some of that anew for the next season to improve our current staff. Catch-up scouting. Not sure what that's supposed to be, but yeah, let's get into it. Player retirements. Pau Gasol also. Corver retiring from the Bucks at 39. JJ Redick, maybe a little surprising there. All right, so we go to the league meetings now. We're 2 years until a new CBA, 9 years until a new TV deal, and we need 24 votes for approval for each rule change. This played out on its own. I didn't even get a chance to vote on these things, but I'm the owner, so I suppose that makes sense. League expansion, so they're talking about adding 1 new team to the league, probably to balance out what I have already done by my inclusion. 17-14, so you could see maybe in a year or two that would happen. Shot clock resets to full duration when possession remains with the same team. I'm happy it doesn't go that way. I like the new rule. speed the game up a little bit. Draft lottery. Team odds will be based on standings rules. No coin flip tiebreakers. Okay, so we are using coin flip tiebreakers right now. I have a 3-way tie, if you remember. I would certainly like it if we can have a coin flip and be at the top end of that. That adds to the odds, right? You got some 50-50 there. All right, the moment we've been waiting for, the draft lottery. I'm in a 5-6-7 3-way tie. Can we snag one of those top picks? Or will we somehow slip all the way to 7th? That would be absolutely devastating. Or will it be even worse if one of the teams outside of that range win one of those top spots in the lottery and have us drift even further behind to, like, say, 8 or 9? Wow, wouldn't that be a horrible, horrible mess? And I have not checked. I don't think Chicago made the playoffs, did they? Which means if they just missed the playoffs, they are lottery protected. But it should have only be top lottery, right? We should still get their pick. I don't know. We'll see. Was that anything lottery? Meaning if they miss the playoffs, their pick was protected? Or if they win the lottery, their pick is protected? We'll find out. I'm not quite sure on that rule. All right, here's the lottery odds. We have Suns, Thunder, Nuggets via Houston, Bucks via Indiana, all at 1%, Spurs at roughly 2, Magic 3. There, I have the 9th pick via Chicago. Let's hope they don't win, otherwise it would be protected and it would be their pick. And look who's been placed behind the other two teams with identical records. Hawks, Hornets, 5-6, and I'm 7. We all have the same record, yet I'm at the back end of that. So here's to hoping that I do at 8.4%. That's top pick. Let's hope we can get up into that 3 or 4 spot, as I think we're getting fairly screwed if we end up down at 7 and not at 5 or 6. I mean, that's getting the short end of the stick for sure. All right, so Suns are going to go at 15. Just missing the playoffs for them. Thunder at 14. Nuggets at 13. Who did they get that from? Houston. That sucks for Houston, a team that expected to be making a deep playoff run and end up missing the playoffs altogether and then don't even get their pick. Oh, okay. So Pacers keep their pick, pushing their selection for the Bucks till the next year. They're a surprise to miss the playoffs as well. Okay, Spurs in 11. So right now, no surprises. None of the bottom 5 have moved up. Magic at 10, also the expected pick. So no huge movers. And there you go, 9th pick goes to Chicago. Do they keep it? So I'm going to have to wait on that one for a year, unfortunately. That's not cool. So it was totally lottery protected, as in if they miss the playoffs at all, I don't get the pick. Well, I should get it the next year, and that's something. Let's just hope they don't bounce too high. Hornets, Hawks at 7. Hornets and Hawks, 8 and 7. Not me. Not me. We are in one of those top picks then. T-Wolves at 6. So we are one of the winners of the lottery. There's the Jazz at 5. Going to the Pistons. No. Okay, here we go. 4 goes to New Orleans. We got one of the top 3 picks. We got one of the top 3 picks. We're not getting our double pick, but we are going to get one of the top 3 picks. Utah at 3. We're in the top 2. Yeah, baby. We finally won something. Even if it's just the second pick. This is massive. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is a game changer. 8.4%. And we're going to take the second pick in the draft. I love it. It's not the first pick, but that's huge. Knicks take the top spot as expected, but we are going to have the second pick in the draft. We have won the lottery, folks. I've never won the lottery. I've never played the lottery because the odds are not good. But here, the odds are much better. All right, well, we only end up with 2 picks and not 3, but I think this is still a huge victory. That third pick, that extra pick, the second one, what was supposed to be our second one, I was hoping it to be number 9. It'll come next year. It's still there. It's just delayed a year. So, yeah, that hurts me a little bit as we don't get it now, but I think this is even better. I'd rather have one top player versus 2 good players because we'll get that second good player a year from now. That top player, that's the start of something. And it's going to take us more than 1 year to build a program. We're not going to instantly bring in 1 star and go right to the top of the league. It is going to be a project. It's going to take multiple years. So I'm okay with that pick being delayed by a year. I'm very happy that we move up from 7th to 2nd. Okay, staff signing day 1 of 7. This is going to be a big moment for us. And I think this could be one of those key steps in the right direction. Having that second pick is the biggest moment of this series so far. But this staff signing, we're going to sign a few key staff. We're going to have to keep it affordable in other areas. We do have a limit on our budget, but I think a 2 or 3 key signings will be real progress because all of the staff was garbage in this first season. Okay, so in addition to being able to re-sign your own expired staff members, you can also hire another team's staff members if you are offering them a promotion. Be aware, as other teams can steal your staff as well. Submit your offers, and when you're ready to see if they've been accepted or rejected, press start. We have 7 days. So I only had 2 expiring contracts, unfortunately, but we will definitely look to fill those. So this is our CFO. You can see our CFO. C+ on business, B- on potential. Very, very low budget there, and there's so much. Nicholson, I'm assuming he's going to bring in a lot of money. Mills, but a B- is already a step in that right way. And he has no team, so we could probably go after Vincent, though. We've got our assistant GM. We have nothing left here. Expired contract with very, very low level. So what do we have? Contracts, trading, lots of offers, though, for Masters. We might not want to go straight to the top, but what I do have is a major step in the right direction if we went for a guy like Moore, who has no team, no offers. It's a B+ and a B with still some potential. This is a massive upgrade from what we had. I've had nothing above a C on any of these coaches. So getting into the Bs will really do something for us. So let's go ahead and select more. We'll stay with assistant GM, 4 years. That's not a bad salary at all. I mean, we have plenty of available budget, so let's go ahead and make that offer. His only offer, and I think that's where we're going to get into likelihood of being able to sign somebody. Okay, here you can see our current coach, Mac, sees across the board. He's got a 3-year, $7 million deal. $7 million. What? I think I'd like to do something with that. But let's look first at our head scout. Something that is already available, and that's, like I said, that's why I want to start there. So scouting potential, Gooding looks excellent. Graham has 4 offers, but it's already really good, and I think I might want to spend money here, scouting wise. I mean, we're going to be dealing with a lot of draft picks over the next couple of seasons. If we're looking at the A- is less offers, but none of them look great. So we're going to aim for the top here, and let's see what happens. I think we are going to have to offer more. Interest meter, it's showing red, but it appears to be at the top. So what happens if we offer a lot more money? Is that going to turn from red to something else? Let's see if we lower it. Is it going to drop down? And do I get some sort of indicator? Aha! Okay. So at 175, the interest is high. Let's try to go for an even 250. Let's start with the 2. I'm kind of under the impression that it's going to take me a while to turn this around, so I don't have to overhaul the staff all at once. Let's advance a day. Looks like our offer... okay, Dylan Moore. What happened? Did you sign with me? It says sign. So, does that mean we've got you? 5 offers on Graham. It's tentative. Okay, he did sign. So, we got the assistant GM. Good. That's a huge upgrade. We're still in the mix on that head scout. There's a pretty good candidate right there in Walter Forrest. B+. No offers. I'll lower the money a little bit. He's got no offers, right? The whole point of this guy is getting someone more affordable. Go 152. There you go, 154, 3-year deal. No competition. Let's go ahead and advance another day again. And he appears to have signed. And he has. Alright, so we're on to the pre-draft workouts. I'm not sure how many I get, but we're definitely going to start with the top 3 guys. Conrad Lynch, expected to go number 1 overall. Russ Maggot, definite potential number 2. Overall is an A-, small forward or a shooting guard. A slasher, I think he would be a great fit. That's likely where we're going to end up going with that, but we're going to take a look at whatever else is available around that top 3 or so. So that's Westbrook, and then if we reorder these, do we have really anyone breaking that top 3? Katie Irving is expected as a stretch 4, but I don't see how he's going to be quite up there. Overall, just a B, but it could depend on his potential. What is he seen as? Yeah, they had us taking him at the number 7. Bad defense. I don't think we would want to go with a player like that. We'll maybe take a look at him as he's kind of the one oddball into those top rankings. Now, after that, I want to find the best players a little bit lower down. So Oliver Newton, oh, I only need 2% scouting. Yeah, that's probably not going to be good. But Victor Blunt, overall B+. Bit lower on the rankings. I have 8 available invites. He might slip, right? It's possible that he'll slip down. But we only have 25%. So getting to know him a little better could be a good thing. Thinking maybe I need to go this way and come down the order a bit on the rank. Let's get to late first rounders who might slip. Let's see who's got some potential. Reed Watts has an injury history. They said don't draft him. Barry Burns, we know a bit about, but he's a B-. Phil Owens, okay, a B+, but it's only 3%. Get to know him, maybe he slips, right? Looks like he's late first round, early second round. Nice wingspan. Okay, Gabe Coleman. 29-37. Trying to get someone we know a little bit about. Wow, come on, is there anyone down here? Ouch, that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna end up blind on my second pick, it looks like. How about we start here? Who do we know about? Chris Holmes, yeah, too far down. Oh, too far up. Too far down for our first pick, too far up for our second pick. Barry Burns, let's look at him for a second rounder. These guys. Sheldon's going to be... He's 4'10", so he's going to definitely get out of range. Okay, 9'13", still a little too high. 1839, there you go. Terrence Murray we'll take a look at. We're down to a B- on him, though. 2031 for Andre Hickson. 3 more. $22.35. I like Victor Blunt, but I don't think he's going to drop far enough. 1919 James Kelly. Alright, let's use our last 2 on kind of highest overall that I just don't know anything about right now. Oliver Newton, looks like he's going to go around that right range. Phil Owens, we already going after him. And maybe Livingston. Alright, there you go. That's our invites for the pre-draft workouts. Okay, not good shooting here. Offense is really bad. He is a 71 overall. That's not that terrible. Draft rank is 40th. Draft rank 38th on Coleman. But a 75 overall, so definitely a step up. Dre Hickson, 31. That's kind of a good spot, right? We're looking right at that cusp of a second rounder. Could be available. Has some offense. Not terrible on D. Overall is a B. Livingston, 29th, B+. We've stayed with a B+ on him. Good offense. Terrible defense, though. That's not something I want. But if he's decent enough, we could always turn around and trade him. Lynch, 83 overall. Irving is just a 75. I don't know why they'd want me to go after Irving. And he's unpredictable. Okay, Russ Maggot. This is the big one. Draft rank, second. Percent scouted now, 100%. He's just a 79 overall right now, but he's A+ on development. And he's laid back. Lynch is the favorite in the draft. He's an 83. Okay, Montgomery, draft rank 29, a B-. Not too good, though. We would definitely take others ahead of him. Murray, also a B-. 28th. Hofford Newton, B+. But he's up at 19th. If he slips down, he'd be a good pickup. Good offense. Only 52% scouted, though. Phil Owens, 29. A B+. Good offense. That could be a decent pickup. And finally, Westbrook, the other top one, just a 76. Okay, so definitely going with those top two being Lynch and Maggot. I think no doubt about it for me. All right, well, we are on to the NBA draft and then rookie signing, team and player options, qualifying offers, free agency. There is definitely still a lot of offseason to happen, so this will be split up into 2 episodes. We begin the next one with the NBA draft. That's going to do it for this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.